Hello there, and welcome to this short video introducing you to the new look website for the ENCCTGA. My name is Bill Teal from Signature Web Design, and I'm delighted to be your web designer even, for 2014. The new look page, as you see it on the screen right now, is completely different. The site is fresher, easier to navigate, and pleasant to the eye. The website captures the professionalism of the organization and is also intended to be informative and easy to use for its members. There is also a section dedicated to promoting the services of members to the general public, but more about that later. There is also going to be a members only area with its own set of pages, separate from the public side of things, which will be password protected when the site goes live, and it will be accessible for members only. But for your convenience, while the website is being constructed, you can switch between the members only and public pages without a password by clicking on the link at the top. So at the moment we have a basic structure of the website. And over the next few weeks we are going to, together, be populating the pages with content. Then it will be ready to launch to the general public in a few weeks. As you can see on this page, the history of the organization, I have set up some sample nonsense text for display purposes, which of course needs to be replaced with the proper text before we go live. One advantage of having Signature Web Design as your web partner is not only do you have a person dedicated to getting your information online as quickly as possible, namely me, but you are also able to add information directly yourself into the website. It's easy to do, and in the next few minutes I'm going to show you how. There is a private web page set up for the association, a private area that is password protected, where you are able to add text and upload photos to the pages on the website directly. As I say, it is password protected, and you should have been given the details of how to log in. If you haven't, please contact the association to get the appropriate password. When you log in, you'll see a list of links split up into two sections. The top section lists the pages that are available on the members only section of the web page. The other section is for public web pages. All of these links work in the same way. They add text and images to the particular web page they are related to. Let's do it, shall we? I'm going to choose the news page. I'm going to add a new article about the association onto the news page on the public side of the web page. So I hit news. You see that there is already one item attached to this page. It has the title Winter Meeting. Let's have a look at the public page and see what we're going to be altering. So we go to the news section. This is what the general public sees. There is a title, Winter Meeting, and then some text. Going back to the password protected area where we can change that, we can add more content to that Winter Meeting article, or we can add another article altogether that will appear above that Winter Meeting article. You can have as many articles as you like on one page, and you can edit each of them individually. So let's start by editing that one that's already there. Let's say I wanted to thank everybody. I would find the headline there and click on Edit. Editing what is already there is as simple as this. There is nothing more difficult than what you see on the screen. You see the headline says a Winter Meeting. Let's change that by clicking in the box. Winter Meeting, big thank you. Then it says the Winter Meeting of the association took place, blah, 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 in a big box. And this box works just like Microsoft Word does, for those of you who may be familiar with that. For example, I can take the actual date, I could hit that button, I could change its color to maybe a dark red, make it bold. Yes. Or I can completely take something out. If I wanted to take the winter out, I hit the delete button. I will put that back in now. And I've decided no details are not going to follow, so I'll take that out. But I will have a big underline on thank you. There we go. Don't worry about this at the moment. I'm going to come back to that in a second. But I'm going to hit the save button. And it tells me that the record has been updated. The record is just another word for the article or the piece of text that's on the web page. And so we go back to what the public sees. That's what it was before we edited. If I refresh that page, you see immediately the changes that I made. A big thank you, Saturday, February the 8th in red, has appeared online for everybody to see. See that your changes are instant. As soon as you hit save, the public will see what you put. So it's good to flick back just to make sure that you didn't have any spelling errors or it wasn't, worded incorrectly and you ought to do some more tweaking. So now we've edited one. Let's add a new one, shall we? I hit the Add New button on the right-hand side. But before I do, let me say that the screen that you're looking at right now looks pretty much the same for any of the pages you're talking about that you want to go into. For example, if you wanted to change some details on the research page looks exactly the same, only it has a different article linked to it that will be relating to the page research. Let's go back to news. Winter meeting, a big thank you. Let's add a new one. I click on add new and it's just the same as the last page, only this time it's completely blank. We're going to add a brand new thing. So let's put something about the website. New web designer. If I can spell. New web designer chosen. Now let's put the body in. If you have something in Microsoft Word or in a notepad file or anything like that, you can copy and paste this. You can copy directly from the Microsoft Word and paste it into here and it will accept it quite nicely. No need for twice the work, is there? The ENCCTGA are delighted to announce their partnership with web design company Signature Web Design. And then blah, blah, blah. You can go on as long as you need. I'm going to add an image this time. Let's have a look at the public page. It's just all text in what we've got. But when I add this new one, I'm going to add an image to that text. And to add an image, where it says image, you click on choose file, or in some of your browsers it may say browse or something like that. There'll be a button there. You click on that. It opens up a window into your computer, if you like. And let's find out where I put that file. There it is, and there, and nice picture of a Christmas tree. And when I hit the save button now, not only will it save the article, but it will also save the image. It'll upload the image, it'll resize the image, and it'll put it in the text so that the text wraps around it. Now, before I hit the save button, did you notice I made a spelling error? It will tell you about spelling errors. Won't help me talk. So a quick look there saved me having to come back. Now I hit the save button and it tells me the record was added. So if we go back to the list, Now you see there are 2 articles, and even though they're in the order as in last, the latest one last, on the actual web page, when we refresh the news, the latest one is always at the top. And you see how the image has actually wrapped around the text? If there was more text there, it would be wrapped neatly around that image box. How simple is that? Very simple, I hear you cry. And also, on the home page, when you add a news item, the latest news item always appears on the front page too, which is pretty cool. All those pages work on the same basis, adding a headline, adding a piece of text, and adding an image if you want. You can add several images to the gallery pages, 6 at a time. Let me show you that. If you wanted to add a photo gallery of an event you had, let's edit one to show you. You get the headline, you get the full text, but then you get 6 images that you can upload. And on the gallery page, when you go to the gallery that the public see, you see that it takes the first picture, and when you click on it, it sends you to the gallery of all 6. And there's where the text goes in. And you can click on these, and it comes up in a nice little box. And all by just simply adding the details into the boxes. You have quite a lot of control without having to know a great deal. So that's that, basically. That is your new website in a nutshell, and how you can help us populate the text. Have a play around with it, and if you have any questions, please contact me on 828-527-0111, or you can get these contact details at signaturewebdesign.net. Thank you for choosing Signature Web Design as your web design partner for 2014.